Welcome to the Superfacts Show on the Superfacts Network, featuring St. Laz, who also hosts the popular web series Gem Pop, and music journalist Mark Waldo Ward. They have discussions about hip-hop, culture, society, philosophy, and everything else. Now available on YouTube and wherever else you get your podcasts. What up, world? It's your boy Mark Waldo Ward, Superfacts Show, Superfacts Network. Today we got Saginaw's own Jay Slayyy, very, very talented up and coming young artist with us. How you doing today?
I am blessed. Can't complain. Just another day, another dollar. Just ready to get into this, this journey I'm going on. It's been crazy for real.
And I mean, I guess to you're starting to get introduced to the world at large. And so I guess that'd be like your first steps out into the quote unquote limelight. But how long have you been at this? Because it ain't no overnight stuff. I'm sure you've been rapping for years.
Honestly, everybody ain't gonna believe this. I've done, like the covers and the challenges just for like fun. But realistically, my first song ever recorded was literally 90 days ago. I've been doing this for 90 days. So everything's been happening like organically, and I just love it. And that's the only reason. It's really like I'm chasing a high I never chased before now. So it's like, I'm just really excited for, the next step. Like every day is more. So it's like, I really don't know what's going to come out of it, but I'm just blessed with the experience right now.
So before that, you were modeling, huh?
Yeah. I'm actually a travel stylist. I do hair. They call me the ultimate hustler for real. I literally do hair, sell clothes, babysit, do it all in the same. No, I'm just saying. But I just opened a boutique. It's Jay Slayyy Beauty Collection. That is located 2675 Southwest in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I kind of do a little bit of everything because I feel like I have to stay busy. I'm a single mom, so when I feel like I have time on my hands, that means, shoot, I ain't doing something right. I got to stay going because I feel like in my household, I'm mom and dad, so I have to get it. I have to figure out.
You never satisfied, huh?
Exactly.
So without being on no dad joke shit. Is that like how you end up with a debut song that's so well received called Be Great?
Be great. Yeah, I need to press the issue because I need everybody to be great. Like, no matter what you do, no matter what life throws at you, you know what I mean? No matter who, can't nobody shut your light switch off but you. And
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
And I just feel like if you want it, go get it and be great at it. Like everybody has gifts. And my goal is to be a blessing, to get the blessing. So I'm going to be great toward others. I'm going to treat others how I want to be treated. And, I'm going to get that energy back. And that's all I want to spread is that great love for real. So,
I mean, you're doing that 90 days ago. And then you end up shooting like this Top Flight video with DJ Mr. FX. You all on the subway in New York and like the Flip Mode Studios and all that. Was that through your connections as a stylist? How'd that come together?
Okay, so I actually had a photo shoot at New York Maps, and I was building my e-portfolio. So I got booked for a shoot, and I had already recorded the song, kind of just getting beats and stuff, just feeling my voice because I can't take my voice serious. Everybody loves it, but I feel like I sound like a chipmunk. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's like the first timers, whatever syndrome, but like I can't take my voice.
I hate how my shit sound on podcasts. I'm with you. I ain't never like how my voice sound. I'm all the way there with you.
Like for real. So like I said, everything literally been organically happening. Like nothing was planned. Like nothing was like I'm literally like we ride and I'm like, yo, DMX is his precision going on right now. Like we need to go, down there, literally find a front row parking. Let me tell you how faith is. Cause like my confidence is so high. Like every time I go to the grocery store, I just know I'm finna have a front row parking. And 9 times out of 10, somebody pulling out or that parking spot is there waiting on me. Like no cap. So that this particular day, You know, we do our rounds every time when you go out of town, you only really there for a couple days and you want to see everybody and you don't get a chance to do all of that. So I'm like, okay, we gonna slide on effects. We gonna slide on, we doing our rounds after the shoot. We gonna make this trip productive. So we ended up finding parking near the Barclays Center, and it was a vibe. And I'm like, Paul, you need to shoot. You need to shoot. Get all of this footage. Like, I need this. This is history. This is never going to happen again. And here I am in the center, this Michigan girl, always traveling the world. And now I'm in the middle of history. And I felt like I needed a piece of that. Just, because I felt it. When I'm in New York, I feel pain. I feel power. And me being from Saginaw, there's violence and stuff everywhere, but I really felt it there. And I felt inspired. And I'm just like, man, to make it out a place like this, you the fucking go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Saginaw ain't no joke, though. I know about Saginaw.
Okay. We don't play no games either. You know what I'm saying? I have to make
the thing about Saginaw, though, is like if you ain't fucking with nobody and you ain't like ridiculously shining, you probably gonna be all right.
Yeah,
but
you
like
probably gonna be all right unless you at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Don't be walking around with no $30,000 chain on and don't nobody know you though. I tell you that.
Okay.
Don't get caught slipping out Saginaw. Hey, just out of curiosity, we get back to it, but since Saginaw and everything, you know MC Breed is?
MC Breed? No.
He died of I believe kidney failure from diabetes, but he was like the first big rapper from Michigan. He had like retail albums out in the 90s. Man, he had an album out in the 90s that had Tupac, Pimp C, and Yuck Mouth all on different songs.
Really? Wow. I'm gonna have to study him. And that's what I really want to make the connections from, my locals, my people. There's so many people doing music, and
the Midwest got ignored. I'm telling you, sis, that they ain't give them the attention they deserve. It's a lot of people that got lost in the sauce in the 90s. If they was out now, like, I ain't trying to take nothing away from the Migos, and I don't think they're copying Bone. They're definitely original, but neither of them is the first people to be on that sing-songy shit. It was a bunch of Midwest groups that just, I guess some record companies ain't believe them. Even somebody like yourself. Don't you feel like you gotta go to like Atlanta, New York, or LA to make it?
I don't necessarily feel like that. Like, what I feel like.
Good. Why not? That's refreshing. Why not? I love.
Why not? Like, me being a travel stylist, I see like where the hype is. Everybody goes to Miami and LA, and I feel like my charge upstate is Michigan. I come here for my piece. I come here to re-up. I come here. I go out there for the rah-rah. You know what I'm saying? For like the extra, but it's too fast. Michigan is slower for me. And I feel like I said, I re-up. This the charge upstate for real. Like, I ain't got to worry about all the extra stuff and whatever. And I was just in LA a couple weeks ago, and I was looking at in Beverly Hills, looking at the little $1 million houses. Man, my $1 million house in Michigan gonna look way better than a $1 million house in LA.
Hell
Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where my mind at. But sometimes I be having to take my place to them places, so I can see what it is. Cause I'm the type, like, I gotta see it. I gotta know it's there. You know what I'm saying? Then I know I can have it. So when I take when I place myself in them areas, I'm like, okay, God, like, he shows me more, like a glimpse of what I could have. And I'm like, all right, I'm about to go back home, and you know what I'm saying?
Hey, that gonna work though, because you're gonna fuck around and have a bunch of real organic fans who appreciate you, and then they gonna appreciate your worth. A lot of people say that, like, in their hometown, the people don't support them, but that's because they stay in their hometown. They see you doing big things, like let's say you at the BET Awards, but then you still back there and they can touch you. And next thing you know, you got 10,000 fans in Michigan for life that you can live off of forever.
Right. You see, me, my only real goal with music is just to be a voice for women, men, whoever, who are afraid to just let that shit out. Like, music has been my escape. Now that I know, that's everybody's escape. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta close and shut every door and just yell, scream, let it out, your feelings. Like, music has become my baby, like, for real. Like,
did you want to do it before 90 days ago? Like, because you're saying you want to let people know to let it out. Did you repress yourself somewhat for a while?
See, I did. Like I said, I did a couple covers, like, the Janae Aiko. I did the Love Is Blind. I did like a lot of them that had meaning only because I had tragic stories happen to me, like real life-changing situations and experiences that I know women and, you know, people just deal with every day. But my thing is, I'm never built to be broken. I'm built for whatever come my way, and I want everybody to feel like that. You know what I mean? Just, and you gotta, now you got a way you can express it. Why not? Be great. You know what I'm saying? Period. Like, let that shit out. And don't let no one or nothing hold you back. Period.
Hey, I don't know. I want to get back to the modeling thing real quick, because I got daughters and they've expressed interest, and I can tell from your portfolio, you know, like, I'm not trying to disparage anyone, but you I can tell that you've been in real life professional modeling situations. And what advice would you give to a young girl if she was uncomfortable?
The first thing I would do is pray. I'm a believer, like, number one, and God has been my comforter. Like he's the best emergency room you can go to, right? So anytime I'm feeling anxiety or I'm worried or I just feel like defeated a little bit, or I'm, you know, I just literally take a time out, like, okay, God, you know, I've been down this road so many times, like, and then he has to remind me, like, why would I give up now? Why would I stop now for you? Like, you know what I mean? And I just have to, like, okay, woosah. And then I just get into it. But you just have to go in.
What if it's like a situation where they feel like their safety might be compromised? Or their morals, like, you know, maybe they're getting pushed to go too far.
So, and I'm not going to say I've been in a situation like that, because I haven't. Every situation that, as far as
they probably knew not to fuck with you.
Right. Because I say, nigga, where I'm from, no, I'm just saying. But like I said, if I feel uncomfortable, I'm gonna let it be known. You have to open your mouth, you know, especially if you feel like, see any red flags, don't do it. Walk away. You know, you'll have that instinct. That's the good thing with women and girls. We get that natural instinct when something ain't right away. And then it's just like, okay. But going forward, like, you can't have that mindset going in that it may be negative. But the best way is just to look at the bigger picture, explain what you want, how you want it done. If you're not comfortable, let it be known and not do it.
Gotcha.
Simple as that. I mean, you have to open your mouth and you have to stand up for yourself. Period.
How old were you when you got your first tattoo?
My first tattoo is going to be this ugly. It's not even that ugly, though. It's actually the original Mickey Mouse. I got in so much trouble. Man,
you crushing me. Look at that. That's some prison shit with a needle. So you got me killed by a mile.
I was 15 years old, walking home from school with my friend. And my mom ain't picked me up from school. So I walked home with my homegirl until my mama got off work. And her cousin did tattoos around the corner. And she was getting her initials, right? So, you know, in the hood, they don't charge real prices like the actual, you know, tattoo shop. So I'm like, man, I love Mickey Mouse. Like, that was just my, you know, how you got your little favorite character. Right. At that time, that was just my thing. And I'm like, oh, I want a tattoo. And I just asked him while he was doing hers. I'm like, how much do you charge for characters? He was like, $40. I was like, 40 bucks. 40 where? Right here? Quit playing with me. He said, yeah, I'll do 45 if you want your name or a name. $45 later.
Hey, that's definitely good for 45.
Listen, and I'll never forget it, because I got my ass whooped like 2 months later trying to hide it from my daddy and them, because it was like winter time, and I just remember I was wearing long sleeves, and one day I got bold as hell and went in their room with a tank top, and they looked at me like, Dad, my daddy, bring your motherfucking cuss me the fuck out, okay?
Did like, you forget? You said bold as hell, so you ain't forget. You was letting it be known.
I mean, I was bold going in there, but I don't know, like, I completely forgot the shit was on there, because I had been, you know what I'm saying, I done had it for a while now, and I ain't think about it. Word. And I don't know what I was thinking, but shit, I couldn't have the phone for the whole summer, the computer, you know, that was a lot at that time. The house phone,
yeah, you be bored as shit.
Exactly, nigga.
I bet you was a reading motherfucker.
We was in the country, nigga. They would just throw us outside and tell us not to come come in the house and don't be coming in and out the house. We was outside thugging on. We had a little basketball court because my parents owned some land across the street. Just outside thugging, riding bikes. That's all I could do was be a kid. But I definitely got my ass whooped for that.
Hey, you know, I got little jumps on my hand. Well, I mean, I guess most people wouldn't consider them that little, but like this part of your hand, how bad that hurt?
Man, I got a like this hurty.
I'm sure. Oh, damn, yeah,
this hurty.
That's good shading right there.
Man, it really. I wouldn't even say it was my my most painful tattoo. I got one on my thigh that kind of hurted worse than this one. But it was like a day. Like I really felt like I couldn't use my hand to steer the steering wheel type shit, like some petty shit. But I don't know. I only get tattoos when I'm going through stuff. So it's like it's meaningful and I just be trying to deal with whatever pain I'm going through that day or that moment. So I don't know. I guess it's just a rush that I be needing right at that time. And then I don't know. It just makes me feel better.
So on the stylist tip, I know you had like I'm a student of ripped jeans, and your jeans will rip very well. Did you do that?
You said yes, I did.
Do you have advice on the best way for people to go about ripping their jeans? Placement size. What do you use scissors?
Okay, listen.
I did box cutters and it worked all right.
I am like the queen at fucking customizing shit, but they call me the junkie. So like, I hate patterns, right? I hate just making things like there's no direction to go. I just feel like when you're creating art, like however you envision it in your mind is just how it's gonna be. I mean, I'll just cut it any type of way. Put designs or whatever, glitter, rhinestone. My bad. But just whatever to make pretty. I like shiny things. So like I'll put chains on there, grab some fabric glue. You know what I'm saying? It's just what mood I'm in. But I mean, for a beginner, you better get you some good pair of scissors. I mean, the razor is really good for like the staticky look to make it look more rippy and jippy. I wash them, throw them in the dryer, and that's what really brings out all the, you know, the white in the jeans and brings it all apart. So it's kind of, the more you cut, the more the outcome, you know. So it's like whatever you want it to be, it'll be lit. And however funky you want it, you just add more little drip to it, add a chain, add some diamonds, you know, just let your mind wander or how you want to make it. See, I like rhinestones and, for example, stuff like this. I like junky stuff. So I think in my head,
shit, look, you preaching to the choir.
Right. And I just think about like how much would Gucci sell this shit for? You know what I'm saying? Like how would I want my chain?
5
you know
stacks.
what I mean? Like I look at shit like that because I ball on a budget. I'm not in the line for the next Jordans that come out. I'm not in the line for the next shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm custom. Literally, when I shot the video with Andre Banks and Trina, I made my whole outfit, right? I'm literally surrounded by people who look like 20 grand or better, right? And I'm here fitting in as fuck with this $100 custom outfit. That's it. I got a junk bra on, you know what I'm saying? A crop top jacket, some swishy jeans, and I fit the fuck in.
Man, you know I do though. Like with such kindred spirits. Damn, I didn't even know we was gonna get there. But like, you know, I be backstage at rapper shit. Same thing. I got some like Nikes that no one wanted because they cost too much. Because like you know, like Nike would do like a collab with a designer or something, right? And them shits be like $450. But then nobody buys them shits. So they end up at like Ross and Marshalls for like 40 or 50. And you ain't never guaranteed to get nothing good, but you'll see something. So you might not be able to find nothing to match it for like 3 years, but you just let it sit there. And then when it finally comes together, and I'll be backstage at concerts, I ain't trying to be on my own dick or nothing, but it'd be like mad times like a rapper that's known for being fashionable would come to me and ask me where I got my hat from or got my shoes from. And half the time it'd be like less than $50 for both of them put together. Or like another junk, like when I was like, you know, I'm in my 40s, so I ain't gonna be the old man in the club and shit, so I don't wear jerseys no more. But it'd be amazing how much motherfuckers would misspell people's names. So like Sean Taylor, when he died on the Redskins, if you just, he spelled his name Sean, but if you looked on eBay, it'd be motherfuckers that had that shit SHAWN, and then nobody bids on they shit, and you win it for like $5.
Right.
And
See, that's crazy.
I had mad little hacks like that. So like you said, balling on budget. Shout out to Field Mob.
Facts, because like I just look at it. There's always gonna be a better bitch. There's always gonna be a better. You know what I mean? I'm in my own lane, bro. I'm not competing with nobody. Like if I got my hair done, I don't give a fuck what I got on. I feel like I'm that bitch. Like period. Like it can't nobody take that from me ever. I don't care what they say. I don't care how much they bag is. How many more views they getting from me. Like that don't matter to me, bro. Cause like my peace is everything. And if I'm at peace and my hair is done, nigga, I won. Nigga, I'm winning. Okay? Like, period. Like, it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And like I said, I'm trying to get past that battery on to the next. Every woman should feel like that. You know what I mean? Like, beautiful, despite no matter what. Period. Like.
Oh, I agree, man. I mean, I ain't gonna come with no cliche number saying, but confidence is an amazing part of success. Excuse me. Unfortunately, I didn't get the chance to check it out. I just got a message from Paul. He sent me your EP and your unreleased EP in my email. I'm gonna go listen to that when I'm doing these podcasts. Yeah, so unfortunately, I can't speak about it knowledgeably, but please go ahead and tell us the dreaded talk about it. But you tell us what to expect from the EP. How many songs? I mean, you got a legendary beat miner producing, so.
Right. I'm gonna blow the fucking world up with this shit. Like, I'm so fucking proud and so excited. Like, I can't even express or explain how I fucking feel. Like, just know that it's pressure. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the names of the songs too. Like, straight fucking pressure. Like, I'm not letting up on no niggas. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no shade. I'm not, biting my tongue. I'm real life situations in this generation. What women are dealing with, you're gonna hear pain, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna hear power. I'm gonna uplift, I'm gonna diss, I'm gonna keep it real, period. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers it's relatable as fuck. Like, they gonna fuck with it. Some ain't, some gonna hate. I really don't care. I just feel like once I get it out and you listen to it, that's it. I won, you know what I mean? So, and I'm just ready to see it spin for real. Cause it's just like, man, being in the studio and me literally working on 2-3 songs in one night, I'll be up to 7 o'clock in the morning. I'll go in the studio at like 10, leave 7 in the morning and be quick to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to myself. And now I hear music so differently now. I can't even listen to the radio. I hear all the background. I hear the stacks of the songs. It's like, damn, like it's fucking me.
Nah,
I'm like, man, why shit? That was cold. Like, now I'm like an A&R, everybody fucking music and shit. I don't know who I think I am, but it's fun. And like being a hustler that I am, like I said, I do hair, I sell clothes, I motivate, I empower. I'm a travel stylist. I've never touched a rat bag. That's the only bag. Like, I've been in good bags, bad bags, but I've never touched a rat bag. So now I feel like I got a goal. I got a new venture I'm trying to fulfill. And until I touch it, it's like I'm climbing until I see it, period. So I'm just ready to take over the world, and be great as I am. And
I mean, I definitely got faith in your ability to manifest it. I know everybody watching this, y'all can check out the Be Great video on YouTube. Look up Jay Slayyy featuring DJ Mr. FX. Be Great. It's on Dirty Glove Bastard. The song's on all digital streaming platforms. Yes. She got a EP coming out. Where can they find you on social media and all that good stuff?
Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Jay Slayyy official. Make sure your Jay Slayyy has 3 Y's.
3 Y's.
3 Y's. 3 Y's. And it's literally gone. It's an open book. Ain't no, in one of my songs, ain't no missing pages. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like, for example, when you're in a relationship with a woman, you may not get all of her right away, right? It may take a year for you to really see her true colors. Like, I'm coming as is. Broken and all.
I've been married over 10 years. Who you telling?
Yeah, you find something new every day. No, I'm just saying, but no,
Every
real
year.
deal.
Yeah, you ain't
Like
never
I ain't
lie.
hiding nothing. I ain't got nothing to hide. Like I'm giving it to him raw,
Oh,
just
now
like
you uninhibited. You definitely uninhibited, and without being messy, which is that's a very rare special quality. Like you're gonna go far with that type of charisma.
right. Facts. I agree. I'm just ready. Like ain't no other way to explain. Like I don't know. Like I said, every day is something different. Every day I'm more hungry for it. I'm just trying to figure out what I can do. Like I can't even sleep, nigga. I don't sleep. Everybody be like, damn, like I don't sleep. I literally just got back from Saginaw last night. Like was in the studio all night, came then today, did a couple heads. Like I'm always moving, always doing something. Like I can't stay still. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do after the Zoom call. Like probably go back to the studio, but I'm never not working. And
Well, I
shit,
mean,
mothership.
make sure you take care of yourself though.
Facts.
You know, rest is
Facts.
more for health. Rest is more important than diet.
Right. You right. You right. I do get sleep, but maybe not my full 8 hours of sleep, but I get sleep. But
Well, just just when you've been doing too much for a minute, just make sure you take a brief time out. And I ain't trying to tell you change your life or nothing. That's how you're gonna be
oh no.
productive.
Oh no, I
But you
vacate.
know, when you go them 90 days in a row, make sure you take 3 or 4 off. You know.
Oh yeah. When I turn up, I get my ease and my freedom when I, go OT and stuff. And it's definitely like time turns off over here. You know what I mean? When I'm out the way. So I do get that at least once a month. I gotta go somewhere. Like that's just me. I cannot be in the state of Michigan that long. Never have been. Like I always been on the move. So
I could dig it. Well, I would definitely keep championing you and your music. Thanks for joining the show. I definitely love to have you come on again in the future.
Yes, I accept it. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you interviewing me and just welcoming me here, and just want to let the world know, be fucking great, and y'all make sure y'all watch my move. It's up.
That's what's up. Jay Slayyy, Mark Waldo Ward, Super Fact Show. Thank you for your time, and you take it light.
You too. Bye.
Bye.